Hello, 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 everybody. This is Samuel Bean and VP of Sales and partner of the Bill Network. And today we're going to have a conversation that's pointed directly toward our realtors. Okay. Right now, you're looking at a market where you have some real estate agents who are doing amazing. You have some real estate agents who are not. And each and every one of those real estate agents actually have something in common. They have their great months and then they have the not so great months. And what I'm going to show you guys today is what we have real estate agents who are doing to offset the low months and to also add a multiple six-figure income to their bottom lines without having to add the six-figure work with it. Okay, so it's fully automated. It's a plug and profit system, and I'm going to show it to you right now. Okay, so when you look at what the goal is to build a supplemental economy. We already know you have everything going under your real estate operation, and we want to make sure it stays going smoothly. Okay, but what we want to do is we want to create a whole entirely different cash flow for you with our efforts and our system. Okay, you just plug in the resources in our plug and profit model that's done for you, and then we take those resources and we create a six-figure or multiple six-figure income out of one, two, or three of our strategies. Okay? And so now you're making money even if the homes aren't selling. And when you look at Build, again, Build is the network. It's a business brokerage. I think of it as a business mall where you have entrepreneurs who shop for opportunities and you have professionals who shop for careers. Okay. It's a very unique situation, where you actually have people who are looking for something a little bit extra in the gig economy, but they don't want gig economy money. They want to make a six-figure income on a very, very part-time basis without having to disrupt their life. And that's exactly what we offer for you guys. Okay. Now, when you look at the thing that holds people back the most, it's the ego, right? Edging your goals out, right? You have people who are looking at companies who are doing very, very big things. And you know what? They want to do big things too, but they don't want to have people who don't care anything about the credit. And they are willing to team up with people and collaborate with people so they can get the cash. Okay. And so that's what's most important. When you look at these collaborations, guys, you're familiar with everybody that's on this page and every company and corporate entity on this page. They're saying, you know what, I may have actually hit a peak. And the next level is by me partnering with somebody else. And they're all making that shift. So you should as well. Now, why partner with Bill? One, you're going to be able to expand your territory and your reach into 50 states and sometimes even international territories. Okay, you're going to be able to diversify your ecosystem and open up more sales opportunities for yourself because now you're selling houses and you're referring everything else to all the people who you do business with. Now, what if you can now treat that one house just like Apple treats each individual customer? Apple knows that if you buy the watch, you'll buy the phone, you'll buy the iPad, iPod, MacBook Air, you'll buy the iTV, iTunes, you'll buy everything that Apple sells. And Apple expects to make money seven, eight, nine, 10 different ways off of every one of their customers. Well, as a realtor, you get a chance to do the same exact thing. And we're going to open up your offerings and your portfolio to things that homeowners are needing and people are buying. You're going to increase your value to the client because of one-stop shopping, revenue for retirement and crowdfunding projects. Also, we know a lot of real estate agents happen to be very big in investing. And so we're going to show you how to get your crowdfunding together without having to go out there and ask for money externally. Okay. High ticket sales offset slow months and compound big ones. Talked about that earlier. 100% transparency through your private partner portal, which I'm going to talk about that a little bit later, but you'll be able to see every one of your transactions from start to completion and then maintain your day-to-day without being disrupted. The one thing that I do not want to do is to take you from your daily duties. The better you are at that and the more successful you are at that, the more resources you will actually have coming to the company. Okay. So collaboration over competition, guys. When you look at collaboration, you're doing things together and you're not combatants. Everybody in the real estate industry is not your enemy. They're actually your ally. And so When you partner with home service professionals, entrepreneurs like we do, guys, you get a chance to see that most of your clients have homes. Okay? And you'll see that people have woke up and realized that homeowners are probably the most qualified purchasers of any demographic of people. So much so that a million global companies cater to homeowners. And it's estimated that approximately 150 distinct industries and sub-industries cater to homeowners as well. So if they're catering to homeowners, that should be what we call a clue. Okay. Now, if you're a realtor, again, instead of getting bird dog fees, when it comes to referring people out to security and landscapers and people who do make ready, all this other stuff, you get a couple of pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters. But guys, when you actually partner with these people, guys, we're going to show you how to get 3 or 4 figure referrals and also how to inherit the databases of all the people who you partner with. So now you're not just a real estate agent or a real estate broker, you become, a broker for the home essentials arena. So now if you're a realtor, you get a chance to tap into the resources of the plumbers, the landscapers, the pest control people, insurance agents, and all of their clients now become your clients indirectly. Right? And so keep that in mind, working smarter, not harder, right? So your new brokerage portfolio looks like this. Right now, you have a lot of our services that we offer, and there are other home essential services that we offer that are not here as well. But these are the main ones. So right besides your company, you have residential and commercial solar. And as you can see, the commissions that are paid on those are pretty decent. $6,000 to $10,000 paid on residential, 40,000 to 100,000 paid on commercial. Okay, our alkaline water filtration system from Rain commissions are $1,000 to $2,000. The merchant account processing thing, guys, that's so new, and I'm so excited about it too because I love residual income. All these accounts that you're bringing in now, that account pays you for the life of that relationship. And most businesses, when your system helps them save money, they don't cancel that service. Therefore, that's perpetual residual income. Okay, and so that's what we're going to be. We have coming to the table as well. Then you have Zeta. Now, Zeta is our supercomputer. It's our Wi-Fi router, and it taps into AI, Web3, all the other good stuff. But it now puts your home in a position where your internet has lightning speeds, instant downloads, which my kids love, decentralized internet, and then because I love protecting my information, expanded coverage area. And now I can do business by my pool outside the house, and then maximizing your system's full potential. And what I mean by that is this. When you actually have the internet, Wi-Fi's, the routers, and everything else, most of those systems do not reach their peak potential. Okay, give examples, kind of like you buying a bag of chips. You bought the full bag, but when you open it, you have half a bag. Well, most people's internet is functioning the same exact way. You're paying for internet, but you're only getting half of what you paid for. Well, that Zeta box is going to help you maximize that and some. It's going to put your the way you actually do internet and Wi-Fi on steroids. Then you have security, guys. ADT, Brinks, they've been around forever, and the company pays you $400 to $700 uh, per installation, right? And then when it comes to just money, period. As we know, you guys really do understand money. We know you guys really do love money, and but we want to make sure that you have the security because you're only as good as the last house you sold, which means that if you don't have any residual income coming in, if you don't have any investments that's providing income and resources while you're not selling houses or between selling houses, there's a little bit of anxiety in there, and so we want to make sure that you guys are now capitalizing rather on the smart money system that we have. Now, our smart money system is going to help not just you, but it's going to help your clients, guys, with personal credit, business structuring. When it comes to the entity, give you investment advice. We have financial advisors here. We also have people who will teach you how to use IULs as investment tools, and the list goes on and on and on. We also have some other things in there when it comes to investing and trading as well, forex trading and education, and futures trading and education as well. So we want to make sure you know how to make money, but also how to sustain it, how to scale it, as well as how to go out there and build a legacy forward through diversification. Okay. And then lastly on this page, thing I want to cover is the travel, guys. Venti Travel is our vacation and travel club, and we work hard, but we play hard at a deep discount. Okay, guys. The days of you only being able to afford one vacation a year, two vacation a year, those days are over. It's exciting because on the internet today, I was conversing with two people who are a part of my network. One is in Puerto Rico, and one is in Puerto Vallarta, right? And so, but they all use the travel network to book their deep discounted trips on. Okay, and so you don't just get the hotels and resorts at the discounts. You also get curated trips at discounts over 3,000 locations, as well as a free 4 or 5 star vacation stay at the end on every anniversary. Let me say your anniversary day every year. So, but just regular travel, guys, we're taking 4 and 5 star trips for 2 and 3 star prices. Now, when it comes to your target audience, guys, we're gonna keep it simple. No AI needed, no lead generation needed, no marketing campaign and budgets needed, as you're just going to contact your past clients, right? They know you, like you, trust you, they've done business with you, and they bought probably their largest purchase with you, and they ask you for advice on everything. So not only will you be able to give them advice on everything that they ask you, you also get to give them a referral commission, in the form of our HOA, our homeowner affiliate program, our homeowner association, up to $1,000, guys. So again, we're making sure that we empower your help as well. Okay, simple homeowner script, and so it goes something like this. Hey, Serena, it's Samuel from Foresight Realty. Good morning. Hey, quick question. Has anyone reached out to you to show you how to own the electricity that's powering your home since you're already paying for solar anyway? And Sabrina goes, no. Well, great. Would you like to know what that looks like, or would you like to continue paying for the utility company's solar farms? And she's going to ask me, what do you mean? And I'll just tell her real briefly, well, on your bill, you'll see clean energy project, or you'll see renewable energy project, or something like that. And that's basically, they're going to take $1 a month away, which you don't really miss, but over 8 million customers, that's $8 million a month, $10 million a month if they have 10 million that they're using to build their solar farms. Now, you don't have solar, but they're powering your home with solar, and they're doing it at a deep discount. We want to make sure you get that discount. And she said, well, tell me more. And that's when you say, hey, I have people for that, right? And so you refer them to our experts, and our experts take it from there. Okay. And so it's just that simple, guys. But when you look at the plug and profit collaboration flow, guys, this is how it looks. You launch a new business when you click on the link that you were sent. You start your six-figure plug and profit strategy. Once you get your consultation, with your expert, okay? And then you pique a person's interest by getting the bill, using the script that I just talked about, setting the appointment, right? Once you set the appointment, you plug the lead into your partner portal, and you track it to completion, okay? Then you go and you have the product and service explanation, Q&A, and qualifications being done by our experts. They're going to have those conversations with your client. You can attend, or you can just go on and continue to go about your day. Okay? But your experts will actually educate them on your behalf. And guess what? They get paid handsomely for doing so. So you don't have to worry about a thing. Now, the project managers from each and every last one of the services that I showed you earlier, they're going to be the ones that pick up the ball and run with it in your absence. Okay. And so they're going to be the experts that do 100% of the work. You'll get 100% of your commissions. It's going to go direct deposit to your bank via ACH. That's the process, guys. That's the flow. It's as simple as that. So, an example of how that looks real time. Okay, this is an example from one of our EXP realtors out of Florida. They used the script we gave them, and their client that was paying $410 a month before us, they're now locked in at $290 a month, never to go up, one day to go away, and then they will own the solar system that's powering their home, right along with the actual home itself. So they're going to increase the value of the home 47% per Zillow, right? And they have a resource that they can depend on and rely on. Okay. Now, the other part of that is this. That commission of $8,200 that was generated, remember I said between six to $10,000 is the average commission. Well, that gets split up between the expert who's doing all the work and the person who actually brought the deal to the table, which in this example is the EXP realtor. Okay, $4,100 for a couple of minutes of work. Okay, and so when you look at that flow and how you leverage your superpower, which is your branding, which is your reputation, which is your pipeline of people, 2 hours a week of work, guys, is six figures a year. Okay, 2 hours a week is five figures a month. Okay. And watch this. 2 hours of calls a week, basically 15 to 25 minutes, 15 to 30 minutes of calls a day. Okay. You set in 2 to 5 appointments per week. Real easy. Okay. We close at least 3 deals per month on your behalf. Average deal being about $3,500 per deal as far as commission to you. 7,000 on average per transaction. Now, that's 3 deals. That's $10,000 a month. That's six figures a year. Okay. So that's how that works. And when you look at the contrast, employees who have jobs, guys, they work 8 hours a day. Your brand is working 8 hours a month. Okay, so if that's not working smarter, I don't know what is. Think about what you would have to do right now as a realtor, how much more money you would have to put into your operation, how many more people you would actually have to hire on your sales team, right? And employ and cut up the commissions with on your sales team to do what we're doing with ours. Now, the subscription side, guys, this is where you now create a residual income. This is where now you have your real estate commissions over here and you have your subscription-based money over here. And for those of you who really want to understand how powerful real estate, I mean, how powerful subscriptions are, look at the people who have bought apartment complexes. They bought them because of the doors. Okay. The more doors you have, the more subscribers you have. The more doors you have, the more residual income you have, right? And so when you look at how things are evolving also and how they've evolved since COVID, look at Netflix, over 220 million subscribers because you had all these people who were locked in their homes and couldn't go anywhere. They had a captive audience. Guess who else had a captive audience? Your customers and your job when you were doing work on Zoom, right? Over 300 million subscribers. Well, guess what? Who babysitted the kids while you were on Zoom at work? Disney, who had 150 million subscribers, and Fortnite, who had over 650 million subscribers. So again, subscriptions, guys, this is where it happens. This is when I was in coffee. My income went up over $20,000 a month because my sales went up over $200,000 a month. Okay? And so I'm just telling you, during COVID, residual income was coming in. We had no problems. And the only thing that I had a problem with was seeing the Amazon truck come to my house every day for my wife, right? And so over 240 million subscribers by Amazon. Jeff Bezos knows what he's doing. Doesn't matter how much money he makes off of the sales of the things that are on his platform. The security comes from the subscription. Okay. So when you look at the subscriptions and how we generate subscription-based money, residual income for our realtors, as the people who are subscribers, who are your homeowners, people who are wanting to use our services and buy products and things from us. And again, every time you actually buy something, you keep your commission as well. But when you have your subscribers, 20 subscribers is $500 a month and residual recurring income. 50 is 1,000. 110 subscribers, guys, is 2,000. As a lot of you guys have influence, you have people who are all over social media who follow you. And if they knew you had a service like this that they can just lean on and they can go and buy anything that they need from their homes, but you get the credit for, as you keep those subscriptions, on the books, right? And so when you get to broker 8,000, which is you having 480 subscribers, that's $8,000 a month right here. That's six figures a year and just this strategy. And so I know there are a lot of realtors. As a matter of fact, you have realtors who are in companies that are out there who have an MLM based type of situation like LPT and some of the other ones that are out there. So they already have massive amounts of subscribers. Okay, and so this is no different. They just understand residual income on that side, and now I'm offering it to you on this side. So this is where I say, if you build your subscriber base up with your influence, What happens is now you can use this money as crowdfunding from projects, pay down debt, start a residual income retirement situation where now you can start paying into IULs and other things, buying other properties and using this money to pay the mortgages on those properties. You can do a lot with residual recurring income. And I know that because I spent the last 20, almost 30 years of my life mastering it. So, with that being said, we'll go ahead and start wrapping this up. But this is Dreamscapes. This is a part of Aventi. This is our curated travel. I want to give you an example. This is just a real thumbnail sketch of over 3,000 curated trips that we actually have you available for. Okay. And so, Costa Rica, 5 nights, $454. Okay, Thailand, 7 nights, $549. Dubai, 7 nights, $705. Guys, you can't beat these. Okay. And so my offer to you guys today is to refer your resources to my team and I, and we will do 100% of the work and you get 100% of your commissions. The goal is to help you build one of the most profitable brokerages in business and be there when you sign your contract for ownership. At Broker 8,000, guys, that's where we do a contract with you. You own that book of business, and no one can ever take it away from you. Okay? And it'll just continue to do what it's doing, grow perpetually, and we'll continue to service the people who are doing business with you. Now, when it comes to collaborating with us, guys, you just want to ask yourself a couple of common sense questions, right? What did you like best about what you saw? What financial situation can this solve for you, right? Is this a real value for your homeowners, right? And so when you look at the last one, what's the number one reason you do business with us? Some say flexibility. Some say that additional stream of income. Intriguing how we can help you make 6 figures without a lot of their work and involvement. That answer varies for everybody. Okay, but we want you to know what your answer is because when we sit down and have your launch consultation with you, we're going to build around that. But this is how you onboard and launch your brokerage, guys. This is just a very, very simple, and seamless, process. It's $199, right? When you look at that 199, it covers everything. Okay, launch consultation with your senior partner, set up your partner portal for your leads entry, access your travel club and free annual vacation, access the Smart Money Club benefits, those that I've talked about and more. Collaborate with the four and pay no more. That subscription is $99 a month, guys. Guess what? You have four subscribers, you don't pay for it anymore. Now you actually are running your brokerage free, right? $99 a month is basically free already. But again, when I say $99, $0 a month, plus you get all the tax benefits that come with it, you can't beat that. Take the in-house certification, no government license required. That certification basically you can go through it as many times as you want. We just want to make sure you have some common knowledge of what we do and how to explain it to your people when it comes to having a conversation. Access your support and chat communities, access customer benefits and unique scripts that we're going to give you. And then when you look at the CRM, our CRM is kind of like the go higher level, but on steroids. You can literally use the AI to market and advertise. You can put your whole entire database, that you're working with right now in this CRM, and it'll help you while you're building the CRM and while you're building your database for this brokerage here for you. Okay. And then lastly, Access Builders VIP Lounge, because that's where the premium education is. Okay. You on your own time, if you want to know a little bit more about what's going on, if you want straight up high level training from Grant Cardone's team or other people, that we actually have training in our 7 figure earners, you have access to that, which can actually take your sales business and what you got at your brokerage doing at your brokerage to another level. Okay. So that's what we got for you guys today, guys. That's why we partner with a lot of realtors because what we do makes more than sense. It makes dollars, 6 figures to be specific. And get back with the person who talked to you about, partnering with us and collaborating with us today. And let's talk about what the probabilities are.